Hey loves, it is your girl Katrina and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be creating this look for you guys. I'm going to be featuring the new colorful ABH Riviera palette. That is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette that is releasing on March 4th. I do not have a price for it yet, but when I find that out, I will link that down in the description box for you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. So this is the new Riviera palette. They teased it and then finally released what it actually looked like. But we are getting some colors this season from ABH. They are giving us some pinks, purples. You have your mauve colors, and then we have some beautiful shimmers up in here that I'm going to be swatching for you guys. This is just our regular 14 pan eyeshadow palette that we always get from them. So I'm actually excited to see how they swatch and how they perform, because those are two different things. It can swatch beautifully and perform horribly, or it can swatch really ugly and perform really beautiful on the eye. So I'm excited to see how it swatches and performs. But yeah, so let's just jump into some swatches. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of them, starting off with Sales, which is a just white color. I think that's interesting. It's just a white color. This is the color Sales. Just a pure white color. So the next one is Estates, which is definitely your transition color. Then we have Cabana, then we have Coastline, which is kind of a peach color. These two are almost similar. This one's just a little bit more lighter. This was more of a pinky tone. Then we have a Bahamas, which was that hot fuchsia pink. Oh yes, that's beautiful. They're swatching really nicely and really pigmented too. Then we have Monte Carlo. Then we have Canes. Ooh, beautiful. And then the last matte color is Palm. Nice. So these are all of the matte colors. So the first one is Yacht. Ooh, pretty. This is Seashells. Then we have Palermo. Beautiful. Then we have a Seaside. This was a silver. And then we have Inherence. Now this one is so pretty. I swatched this one yesterday. Oh my gosh. And then the last one is a Mediterranean. So very, yeah, oceany. You have your silver blues in here that kind of have different payoffs. And then, so yeah, they're actually pretty. They swatch nicely. So shimmers always swatch a little bit better than mattes. But I'm excited to see how they apply to the eye. So let's go ahead and jump into this look. So you guys already know the drill. I'm going to be priming my lids with my P. Louise eyeshadow primer in the color 4, which is Rumors. I cannot do an eyeshadow look without this stuff. Now it is my holy grail product. I cannot go without it. I have no idea what look I want to go for. I kind of want to do something where it's pink on one side, then purple on the other side. I don't know. But the first color that I want to go into is Coastline. So this one is kind of a peachy pink color. I don't know why, but lately I've been feeling this part of my eye has been so puffy lately. I don't know, maybe I'm not getting enough sleep or what, but it's not cute. So it's there. It's a really light, definitely a transition shade for women of color. It's not a dominant color. So the next color I want to go into is a Monte Carlo, which is kind of that mauve pink shade. And I'm going to be using a Morphe E17 brush. And this is going to be the second transition shade. So yeah, and I do want to let you guys know it doesn't bother me, but their pan does have a little bit of kickback. Doesn't bother me, but I feel I should let you guys know because some of you guys don't like that. So it does have a little bit of kickback, not too bad, but yeah. So we are going to go into Bahamas first. Yeah, Bahamas actually has a lot of kickback. I'm just going to show you guys really quick if you guys can see. And like when I dip into it, like it has a lot of kickback. So just want to let you guys know. So we are going to deepen up this area. And then, I'm sorry, I'm using a Morphe M507 brush. I'm going to take another Morphe M507 brush, and we are going to go into the color Canes. And I'm going to actually take Canes on the outer corner of my eye as well too. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that it looks like it's oxidizing? I kind of feel like it is, or it's just really like a really dark purple and I'm not realizing it, but I feel like it may be oxidizing a little bit on my eye. But I don't know, like it doesn't look bad, it's not bothering me. Because too, I'm going to cut my crease, so it's fine. Know that much. So now we are going to go ahead and cut the crease. So now the color that I want to go into is that Inheritance color, which is that like beautiful yellow color. So now we are going to be taking the colors Canes and Palm, which was the purple color Canes, and then Palm is the brown shade. We are going to be mixing the two colors, and I'm going to be using a Morphe M124 brush, which is a really small brush. It's going to help me like detail the cut crease and deepen it out without taking away from like the sharpness of it. And I am going to take that and just wiggle that into the edge. So this is what we have so far. I am obsessed with this yellow color. I think it is just like popping. So now we're going to work on the bottom lash line. I'm just going to be going into the colors Bahamas and Canes again. And yeah, just going to run that on the bottom lash line. And I'm going to be using a Morphe E18 brush. I don't think I'm going to add a liner to this. Sometimes I feel like eyeliner really messes up a look, so I'm not going to do any liner. I'm going to be using the ColourPop mascara in black. I wanted to do something fun for this look, so why not do a yellow, pink, and purple? Why not mix it up a little bit? So we are doing some color. Why not take advantage of all the beautiful colors in this palette? Do wish there was an actual like blue shade or something. It's a very like pinkish palette, and you would think for it to be kind of like Riviera, you think of like boats, yachts, like all of that. You would think there'd be more blues in here, but I like that it has colors and actually like really pigmented ones. So yeah, so now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. But what do you guys think so far? Oh, what do you guys think of my brows too? I'm actually using the new Dip Brow Gel by ABH. I like it. It's a softer look, but I feel like you do have to do more work on your brows a little bit. I'll do a tutorial on it if you guys want me to. Let me know down in the description. So for the rest of the face, I'm going to be using my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Sugar Daddy. I love loose highlighters, you guys. I just can't get enough of a loose highlighter. It's just the best thing ever. And I'm going to be using a Morphe M501 brush. I feel like we should take a pop of color in the inner corners of our eye. Let's do Seaside, which was kind of like a silver blue color. So for lips, I'm gonna do something a little bit like cool tone natural for this look. I'm gonna be using my Joseph Colors in the color Drama lip liner just to align my lips a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with the Backstage lip gloss by Morphe. Just something a little bit not too bright, kind of to tone down the look a little bit instead of doing like a pink or like purple look. Alright you guys, so this is the final finished look using the ABH Riviera palette. Now I'm gonna get into my thoughts about this palette. I do like it. I like the look that I was able to come up with. I think it performed well. I think it swatched well. Performance wise, I know I did talk about maybe it oxidizing just a little bit, but it wasn't nothing that I couldn't like blend out or work into different colors. So it did oxidize just a little bit. The palette itself, kickback. Def has a lot of kickback in those pinks and purple colors, a lot of kickback. So if that bothers you, you're not gonna like that it has this much kickback in the palette. Def not a subculture type of thing though, but definitely a lot of kickback going on. But overall, like, I like the palette. The color scheme, I do wish, because it was like Riviera, that it had a couple more like blues and more pigments and colors other than the pink and purple. But it's a nice palette. I do think that you can find a palette like this with any makeup brand, but the fact that it's ABH and this is something out of the norm for them, they're coming out with like actual colors that are pigmented, and you can be a little bit more creative than usual with their regular palettes. I do think that it is a good palette for that. I did a lot of commentary throughout the video, so I don't want to spend too much time talking about my thoughts because you guys already kind of know. Would I recommend this palette? Yeah, I think it's a good palette. Not obsessed crazy, like, oh my gosh, but it does swatch beautifully and these shimmers are beautiful and they apply beautifully. So it is a nice palette. I would recommend it, but like I tell you guys all the time to swatch it, try it out, watch other reviews, you know, make sure that you are getting your money's worth and not just buying a palette because of the name on it. But it is a nice palette, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this review and this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button so you guys know when I'm uploading, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time.